Hello everyone, today we are doing a voiceover get ready with me old school style. I filmed this a couple of weeks ago when I just didn't feel like talking to anyone, I didn't feel like going anywhere, I just wanted to play with makeup. I had no fake tan on, so yeah, I mentioned that because almost all the time when I film I'm wearing fake tan, so this is like makeup on pale skin, and I feel like I just don't suit makeup when I've got like my natural skin tone. Isn't that weird? Maybe I'm just not used to seeing it. I always find it sits funny. Also, today I did so much skincare. I probably put on too much skincare, because my makeup was sitting funny on top of it, but whatever. Like I said, I was just vibing, chilling, watching some Twitch, and just experimenting with some stuff I found in my drawers. I had this face mask on. I think it's by Zit Sticker. I was like, oh, okay, so I'm gonna look like a horror person for the first minute of this video. All good. I didn't expect it to be like that. I don't know, I thought it'd be like a sheet mask, but it's kind of like a jelly one. This is the GHD Chronos. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but I really like this GHD. It's the newest one with the newest technology. I don't know, compared to the Platinum Plus, I just find it's even smoother to glide through my hair than the other one. I still love the other one, but I don't know, if you're buying a new one, then maybe look into this one. And I don't know what possessed me to do my hair while I had on this mask, but I figured I had time to kill, but what a stupid idea, really. This is what happens when I'm just like chilling by myself. Like, do any of you guys do this? Like, you just chuck on your makeup in the weirdest order, or like experiment with the weirdest things, and you're like, what am I even doing and why? Why? Anyways, I was just going for like a really loose chill curl because my hair was like dual wash and I couldn't be bothered. So this was like my idea of sprucing it up a little bit. I don't know, I think it looked nice enough, I guess. Oh my gosh, do you know what videos I'm addicted to watching at the moment? It's those videos from like UK TikTok, and they are plating up their Chinese takeaways. Oh my god, I cannot get enough of those types of videos, or like just people plating up their dinner in general. I don't know, do you guys get those on your For You page, or is that a me thing? Me and Sally always send them to each other. We're like, oh my god, it looks so good. Anyways, here's the mask off. I don't know, it didn't really feel any different or look any different, but I just rubbed the leftover serum into my face, which, like I said, probably didn't need because I also added other serums as well, but I was just chilling. Once again, didn't really think about it. On a normal day, like if I want my makeup to look really good, guys, I make sure I do skincare, cleanse my face well, moisturize well, whatever, but I make sure not to add too many layers of those products, like too many skincare products, because what it can do is it can just make your makeup sit funny on top. It can make your makeup kind of melt off funny or separate. So if you have those problems and you use a lot of skincare before your makeup, that could be one of the reasons why. By the way, this mask also made my lip go numb where the mask was like sitting on my lip. It was so funny. It went away really quickly though. See, look, this is another serum-y type of product. I wasn't thinking. Like, this is just too many serum-y things. That previous serum though, the Dialba, I don't know, that brand, holy crap, that's one of my favorite serums at the moment. It gives you like glass skin. And I have to say, like, after all these products, look how beautiful and glowy my skin looked. I should have just stopped here. But then, I mean, it would have been a boring video, right? But just, the skin looks so nice and radiant and natural right here. I love it. But of course, we're doing glam and we're experimenting with makeup. So I went in with a fuller coverage foundation. And it always looks weird to me when I use full coverage foundation with a pale color, like my natural skin tone color. I don't know, it looks like very full on to me because I'm just not used to it. I'm putting some down my neck and chest too because look, I got this random rash. I don't know why. Oh, from memory when I was filming this video, I think I was like kind of going through some stuff. So, it is what it is. Probably a bit of a stress rash. But hey, I'm feeling much better today, guys. And I'm going to say it right now, guys, because I know my videos are like a safe space for so many of you. If you are going through some shit at the moment, if you're not feeling amazing, if you're not feeling 10 out of 10, if life is just kicking your butt a little bit, I am sending you guys the biggest virtual hugs. I hope tomorrow is better. Just be gentle on yourself. Try to just take a moment to do something for you that you enjoy, that makes you feel better, whether it's a walk, whether it's playing in some makeup, whether it's having a long hot shower, whatever you need to do today, just make sure you take a moment for yourself. And with that being said, if any of you guys have any cool, exciting news you could share with me, I would love if you would leave a comment, because I could really do with some positive news at the moment. Right, I've done my concealer and my under eye powder. I decided last second to put on some cream bronzer, so just blending that on. This is a Denise and Myricks one from ages ago. I can't even remember if I ended up decluttering this or not. I'm pretty sure I filmed this video before my declutter. I don't know, but I do like this bronzer a lot. It's a really nice formula, and I feel like that color on my pale skin tone is quite nice. And then I wanted it more intense because I love a lot of bronzer, so I popped on this Hourglass bronzer on top. And I don't know if you've noticed in this video, but I'm kind of using stuff that I haven't reached for lately, using old stuff that's been in my collection for a long time, like just kind of playing, you know. I didn't want to use new stuff because I use new stuff a lot. I just felt like playing around. And on that note, I do want to do some more like shop my stash videos. I think I'm going to do some soon. And I also want to film my 90s decades look, about 3 or 4 years too late, but I really want to do that. It's been requested forever. I did a decade series ages ago on YouTube, and I never got to the 90s, and that was the one I was like most excited about. So I'm like, oh, maybe I should just like finish that series off, you know. I have been loving this brow mascara. It's the Huda Beauty one. I love it. I use it all the time. Even when I've got nothing else in my brows, I just like draw my eyebrows on with that. Like I literally like scrub it against my skin and run it through the hair to like fill in my brows and like gel them in place. It's so good. And then I'm using my Heaps of Sweets palette because I haven't used this in ages. I'm not using it for the whole look though, just a couple of colors. So popping in this crease color, I just kind of built it up until it was the intensity that I wanted. And I thought I'd match my eyeshadow to my shirt because I don't know, I was reading all about like color analysis and I was trying to figure out my color. I'm thinking, well, for a while I was like warm spring, is it? I don't know, my natural hair color is kind of like a warm auburn browny red color, and then like I've got hazel eyes, like warm hazel eyes, and I don't know. But then I looked at autumn, I'm like, am I autumn? I don't know, like it's so overwhelming. You guys comment below if you're like into color analysis and you reckon you can like, I was gonna say diagnose me, but I don't think that's the right word. You know what I mean though? Like, what do you guys think I am? Am I a spring or am I not? I don't know. I feel like I really suit that kind of blue color I'm wearing, but I don't know. I find it all so interesting though. Like I definitely feel like I know what kind of colors I suit. And like even with my hair's like very blonde in this video, but I recently just went back and put some like deeper low lights in my hair, like a little bit more of a caramelly blonde just through the hair. So it's like still very blonde, but it's a little bit warmer, and I just think it suits me so much nicer once again. Anyways, there's all the blue. I put it on my waterline in a corner, like just, I went all in because once again, I was just throwing makeup on my face just to see what would happen. Going back to what I said before about finishing the 90s makeup video, is there any specific 90s look you guys want me to do? Like, I don't know, I'm always so inspired by like the Cameron Diaz kind of makeup that she wore in the 90s, like the supermodel 90s, warm, like nude, not a pale nude, but a warm nude with like a very minimal matte eye and the thin brows and the matte skin with like a bit of blush. I don't know. Is there a specific person's 90s look that you love? And like, I find myself guilty of thinking of early 2000s makeup a lot of the time when I'm thinking of 90s makeup, like because I just think of my childhood, but then I get, you know, mixed up with like Spice Girls, Posh Spice, and Christina Aguilera and Britney Spears. That's way more 2000s, right? So like, what's the difference between 90s makeup and 2000s makeup? What's like the biggest difference for you guys? I'm thinking 2000s is a little bit more like intense glam, you know, similar kind of styles with the eyebrows and like the colors, but maybe a bit more intense, a bit more silver, metallics, whereas I feel like 90s was a bit more matte perhaps, a bit of frost as well. I don't know. You guys tell me. I feel like a lot of the tones in the 90s were quite warm as well, and maybe the 2000s were a bit more cool tones. I don't know. I don't even know. Anyways, this mascara is bomb, by the way. I've been using it all the time lately. It is so good. I mean, I just love Maybelline mascaras in general. And then I was like, you know what? I'm going to chuck on these enormous lashes because I haven't worn these in ages. And yeah, I really like them. I have a place in my heart for huge lashes always. Like, 2018 lashes will just always be some of my favorites. I feel like doing videos this way, just get ready with me's, but then doing a voiceover almost like a podcast would be so fun, but I have no idea what I would talk about. I don't know, if you have any questions for me or topics you want me to talk about, maybe just comment them below. Even on any of my videos, just leave a comment and maybe I'll just start compiling lists of like questions and topics you guys want me to cover, or like advice or whatever. And then once in a while, like when I just want to play with makeup, I'll just do it like this and then I'll voice over and just talk about the stuff you guys want me to talk about. I don't know. I feel like it could be a vibe. The lips here, I could not get them right. I mean, I started with these ones. I think they looked bomb. I put the blush on top as well just for fun to make it like super matte. And then I thought I needed to brighten under my eyes, so I did that. I like this lip a lot, but then I decided to change it for whatever reason. I just felt like it wasn't quite right. Also, the lighting this day was kind of crap. Like, I don't know. The makeup looked so much better in pictures when I was like in front of the window upstairs. Also, guys, another quick update. My Sims obsession is out and my Stardew Valley obsession is in. I've picked up Stardew Valley again. I can't put it down. I've got it on my Switch. I play it in bed every single night. I'm obsessed. Look how pretty this makeup is. I don't know. I was kind of not trusting the process while I was doing this look, like just playing around, but I ended up really liking it at the end. The blue is so pretty. It's something different. But yeah, I clearly didn't love the lip at the time. I tried a lip gloss just thinking like maybe a lip gloss will look nice, just really simple, but this was so frosty. Speaking of 2000s, like that's a 2000s lip, low-key. And then I tried another nude kind of color, like a darker nude, but with my pale skin I just felt like it was way too dark. This color I chose is actually one of my favorites when I've got tan on, Judith. It's really pretty. It's such a nice color, but yeah, on my pale skin I just felt like it was throwing a bit too like warm brown. I don't know, it just wasn't quite right either. Man, I really needed to sharpen this lip pencil too, but I was too lazy. In the end, I ended up settling for a discontinued XO Beauty lipstick. You can still find this in a few places online though. It's not on our website, but Google it. Anyways, I think that was the best. Just a pale, like light nude. Looked quite pretty, creamy. Good to go. I want to do this again with like yellow. I feel like that would be so happy and pretty. If you guys made it this far through the video, do some blue emojis. It'll be our little secret, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. I love you all so much. I hope your day is a good day, and if not, I hope tomorrow is better. I love you.